Welcome back to the world of Wartales, and the hard Spearman run continues. We have a couple of goals to achieve in this run. The main of which are going to be that we're going to be aiming to pretty much sort of finish off what we're going to do in the Tiltren County, and then move on to the. Sorry, I just have to turn my laptop sound down a bit there. That should be better. And then we will move on to a county of your choosing. So we're going to head over and do Sika's quest first, then down to finish off the final Tiltren scenario, up to do the refugees, and then we'll loop back to Stromcap is the current plan. I might just check the tavern to see if there's any other missions that we want to achieve on the way. We're not going to take out Lund yet, and we're not going to head down in that direction. So we'll just stick with what the plan was. So first things first, we do have the Tiltren Hunt map, which leads us over to a body here near the stables. Upon inspection, we get a blood trail to follow, and follow it we shall. Down this way the blood goes, and over into the forest, just here to the southwest of Stromcap. Alrighty, so somewhere in here, I don't want to fight the bandits, I just want to fight the wolves. Now, Sika is red. I'm wondering how well we think we are going to go against her. I am willing to try it out. Let's do it, Sika. 9 level 4 wolves plus Sika the alpha. Alrighty. We are only level 3 for the most part, but we've got some armor, we've got some weapons, so let's do it. Maybe a bit too late to back out now anyway, the wolves have our scent. Dun, dun, dun. I really like the Sika fight in the demo. I think she killed me almost as much as pretty much everything else combined. Okay, so Sika's over here on the far right. And we've got 2 other groups in between us. I think what we'll do is get ourselves kind of more grouped up over this way. You're a bit of a weak spearman, so you're going to need some protection. And we've only got our 1 tank. We do have 4 valor points, which is not too bad. And this wolf is probably going to catch up to us in the first turn. And likely to go for the top character. And we can knock back or slow down. Okay. So what we'll do... Let us run over this way. We don't want to stop right next to the wolf, otherwise that won't work for us. And I'm trying to get a couple of these wolves down before Sika gets near us is basically the goal too. Alright, and then we're going to... Wondering where I can stop that I can definitely get all of them. There we go, that'll work. Just take our little shot. These 2 being engaged very early in the fight is not a great thing. So what can we do about that? He didn't even get to set up his spear wall, which is a pity. And he's certainly not going to be doing too much damage there. Hoping we are not just outmatched by the terrain in this fight. actually do not know whether we can win it like this. Oh, 1 health. Come on, buddy. And once Sika gets involved with these two, it's going to be all manner of pain. Okay, so we can get a knockback there. I want to try to earn a little bit of extra valor here, so I might run here. This wolf cannot get in to see or to attack Emmede. And this wolf will have its turn towards the end. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think this wolf will run towards me over this way, so let's try that. Alright, these ones will be knocked out pretty quickly. And then these 3 companions can go over and try to assist this squad, who will be soon getting overwhelmed. So I'm not going to use any additional valor on this guy just yet. Oh, and he didn't head towards me, that's a pity. Let's hope Sika runs into my Spearman. Okay, so we're going to head over. We'll get rid of this one. I'm going to let my archer take another shot here. But I'll run my Spearman over so that if the wolf comes around, he's going to both hit the trap and attack this Spearman. Come on. Oh, thank you. Good job, Sika. Ouch. Okay, so this wolf can't actually get to us in here because Sika's blocking him off. I definitely want to leave her there to begin with. And I might try get this guy coming around and he can stop this wolf from doing any more damage. But I've probably gone a little bit too close there. Oh well. Alright, let's knock Sika back now. I just want to move him away so that this wolf doesn't attack him. And I know I'm not going to earn the valor point there, but that's fine. I'm going to use Galvanize just to give myself a couple of points there. And I am actually just going to punch this wolf because I don't really need him to do anything else. Oof, Emmede, you're in trouble, buddy. Help is coming. So I should have stopped my Spearman half a meter back, I think. Oh no, he's okay. Alright, and I'll use that this time, just because I had a little bit of extra valor. 9 points from that. Ouch. Okay, so I'm going to need to get a healer over to him quick, smart. Archer has heal. And Emmede has heal. The Emmede is going to have to run. And then my archer is going to have to run up to meet him. I feel like my spearman's going to be just left by himself to die there, though. And I need Emmede to run before he's going to get attacked and bleed to death. No, he can probably copy hit from one wolf and then... No, then bleed will kill him. Okay, let's take Mr. Wolf number 1 out. Let us run. Don't know that my archer can make it in 1 turn, so we will also take deflection there. Alright, I think one of our spearmen is going down, boys. Going down. Nice critical hit there. Wrath is not going to finish him off, though. I probably will run through a trap, but I need to get another bit of assistance over to this side. Yeah, I probably should have used this guy to take him out there. He's already moved. Run over this way. Nope, that won't hit him. And sorry, I think my computer is just running a little bit warm here. Let me try and check why that is. Okay, hopefully the fan noise doesn't get too much, but I've just turned my fans up to keep the computer a bit cool here. Okay, so we only have 1 Valor point remaining, and we're going to have to use it to heal up someone very, very soon. This Spearman is unfortunately going to be taking quite a beating here. Now, he can't kill, or he's got a very low chance of killing this wolf. He can definitely kill that one, though. So if I run, I will get him out of combat. Actually take out the high health wolf guaranteed there too. And then... we got rocks in the way. We could target that wolf, but I think that wolf is going to get to act there and there. Okay, so... And which way is he going to go? He's definitely going to go towards the brute, who we want to avoid getting hit. And I think I'm going to skip the heal. Or skip the spear wall this time. Okay, so our deflection buff there meant that he survived. We slow Sika down again. And now we're basically just going to play a little control game. So I'm actually going to let this wolf hit Emmede before I heal him. I don't think it's necessary to do anything else there. But I am going to run over and heal this guy. Emmede, I mean, he was very likely to go down anyway, except now I don't have a single character with heal. Okay, that was poorly played. Emmede is dead because of his bleed. Oh, I could have kept everyone alive here. That's a pity. Alrighty then. Well, that is one character down. We will set ourselves up to do some more spear walling. Bad luck, Emmede. Sorry about that, buddy. And let's... And we want to finish next to somebody on this turn. Just for the extra valor point. Alright, there you are, Emmede. Bad luck, buddy. I really should have saved you there, but unfortunately it did not. Alright, so lucky we can keep Sika at bay. She's up first, so that'll do that. I probably should have just impaled her rather than doing the control there. Too early in the morning, making a few mistakes here. Alright, now Archer needs to be able to get to this guy, so let's run him. Let's get him to kill one. And run him down somewhere the Archer can reach him. If I'd chosen anyone but the Archer to move there, I think that would have been fine. Or it definitely would have been fine. There we go. Well, terrain wasn't on our side and we've lost our brute, so we have to change our plan slightly and go and hire somebody new. Now, I know we could save and reload the battle, but I think sometimes it's good to see the setbacks happening and then still figure out how you can make do from there. Okay, so we got our brute's gear all back, so that's all good. We are over our carry weight as well. Pretty close to it after that. I don't think I have anyone as a cook, do I? No, we do. We have our novice cook over here. Can he cook anything for us? Nope. No salt. We might just drop a mushroom. There we go. Done. Okay, well, there we go. That was a much bigger setback than I thought. I guess they were right that Sika was a red fight and a tough one. Well, luckily we did have a few people in the tavern that I think were either brutes or warriors. So we'll see who we can hire. And then we will proceed on our way to doing the things that we had planned on doing. What do we got in here? We have got a swordsman, not bad, a brute, and a warrior. So all three could be good tanks for us. The warrior is strong, the brute is hard working, and the swordsman is level 2 already, but club-footed. Does have first aid. It would be nice to get someone with first aid, and the fact that he's level 2 means we can just put him straight into our armor as well. So the swordsman's who we go for. We'll fill a very similar niche. And let's make him level 2 and... so I'm either going to give him a protector or fighter, and I'm just trying to decide if I want to give protection or destabilizing strike. Now we've got quite a few spearmen who can apply an armor reduction. So we might go encouragement here with a protector. Alright, strength of 6, let's bump that up. And then let's give him the armor that we have. We can't give him the brute's weapon that we've crafted, unfortunately. And I don't think we have enough iron to make a sword for him. So it's going to be slightly lower on the damage front to begin with than our brute. But he should be surviving for almost as long. And then we'll just go repair our armor and heal up and then continue on our way. So you can see sometimes that there are fights that you don't quite go according to plan. But ultimately I think we can absorb that. You know, cost us a bit over 100 gold, I guess, for that to occur. But overall, not the worst setback in the world, and particularly while we're only level, 2, 3 kind of thing. Oh, the other thing we might do is just make our swordsman our blacksmith too. Okay, so we have Lucilla Lund's medallion from the bandit lair that we looted earlier, and we're going to go return that to the mother now. And we've actually got a bunch of resources in our bags as well. I'm going to check the mine, just make sure. Ooh, they have respawned. That's fantastic. Let us do some mining. Oh yeah, and this guy was our miner, wasn't he? With this extra ore, we shall be able to craft some more weapons. One down. One to go. Oops. I do kind of like that they made those respawn over time. I think it just makes gathering some of the materials that you need a little bit easier. Get rid of these, and that's all we need to do for now. Alright, let's head into the Lund farm. Return her medallion. There you are. A little bit of money, a little bit of influence. Fantastic. Movement speed in the world increased by 10%. Do we have a chance of being wanted? I'd prefer to stay away from wanted if we can for now. Cool. Anything good? No, not really anything too notable for us there. And some apples, we can leave those behind, not a problem. Alright, where are we up to? So we could recruit Hackett from a mill here, though we actually don't have any medicine, so he would not come with us right now. But I don't really... Yeah, I think I was talking in the last playthrough, maybe I'll get a ranger, maybe I won't. I'm just going to leave him there. And maybe consider getting him later in the game. The higher the level your party is, the higher level he gets. So it's sometimes good to leave him there and just let him sort of level up by himself. There are a few things to loot in the mill, so maybe we'll do that. And there's actually one little secret in there that I'm not too sure everyone picks up on. So once you're in the mill here, you've got all the bodies, of course, to loot on the ground. You've got Hackett over in the corner here, who we could grab it. As I said, we don't need to. You've got the main barrel, and then just behind this barrel, you've actually got a body as well. So make sure you inspect that body, because you do get a book of knowledge from it. And knowledge points are always handy. Those guys made a little sound to charge at us, but they didn't actually charge at us. which is lucky because our fatigue is very, very low. And we will rest up before we jump into this next fight. Let's put you near the fire as well. Ooh, we're at 70%, so we might try to walk to a slightly safer area. How are we here? 10%, 10%'s good. And let's eat some food, drink some wine. I'm not going to use the fondue yet because we'll use it when we start doing our loop back around to Tiltren. And we'll just go a bit crazy on the alcohol this rest. A few drinks before a big fight. Ponies come over near the campfire and rest up too. Alright, let's give him leather straps as well, which is helpful. Belts, backpack. Not that we're catching any fish just yet. And even though our Spearman's unlikely to attack from behind, we'll still do that. Alright, let's head down and take the Haven fight. Alright, so we got a fair few. Now, I absolutely love what they've done with the start of this fight. I just think you've got these giant areas that are just gorgeous to look at. I mean, poison, fire, spears, you've got people already engaged in combat. It's such a cool way to begin the battle. Now, we got a fairly tough Marauder over here with 3349. And their leader is over here, Fergus, who we want to engage fairly quickly just to get rid of that ringleader's threat buff. And we have a lot of movement thanks to our own leader at the moment too. Okay, so first aim, I think I'm going to try to get rid of these two so that our two allies can engage somebody else in combat. I'm going to leave him to die. I'm going to leave that foot soldier to soak a few hits. So we're going to focus our squad over on this side of the battle. And I need someone that can hit two things on their turn to get rid of these two. So I'll probably use the Spearman to do that. And then we need someone who can go and engage Fergus as well. Do I send him straight through the fire and poison to do so? It's almost worth the extra damage I will take from that, you know? Alright, so let's run down. I can make it to the next one thanks to... Ooh, we can knock some people out here and then visit the prison. I think we're going to do that. Prison can take 3 people. That'll do us nicely. And we'll use our inspiration to get us where we need to be. So we do outnumber them 10 to 8. What would it have been, like 10 to 10, I guess, at the start there. It's going to be, I'm going to say, a relatively easy fight. Them critting every time they attack is painful, but at the same time, we're actually going to be able to stop a lot of their attacks coming in once our Spearman is set up. And that won't really take us too long. Alright. We're just trying to avoid the fire and the poison. Oh, and I thought inspiration might have gotten us a bit further there. Let's take that just in case. Ah, good. Thank you, Marauder. Okay, and then what we might try and do here is we will set up our own little barrage, and then start setting the spear, or get the Spearman to start prompting the attacks as well. So if we run up, and I'll try and get as close to the fire as possible, and then have the Spearman run between them. Yep, that will work. I'm just gonna I guess I should take that shot. Maybe push her into the fire. She'll still stay in range for a move, so that's all good. And I feel like all of our allies, except maybe the mayor, will meet their end in this fight. He's certainly going to keep them busy for a few turns. Okay, so I guess we can run through the burning because it leaves us when we leave the or keep moving and leave the burning area. And we want to be slightly back from where she is. We'll hit her, knock her into the archer fire. And then we might even go over here so that this woodland runs towards us and take 2 attacks of opportunity as well. 1. Oh, didn't take the archers. There you go. Guarantee to finish that one off. And we'll head up, finish next to someone, and make sure we've just got Valor for our next actions. Oh, I'm very surprised that wasn't a kill. That's a pity. Alrighty, so we got a few people poisoned. I might... How do we want to do this? I run over to here. We're going to have plenty of people for galvanized. And lay down a bit of a heal. And I'm probably not going to barrage this turn just because I really don't know that it's necessary. And we'll be able to stop the Marauder in his tracks with a Spearman. Again, probably should have attacked first, making a few mistakes here. But it is enough. I think I get a little bit focused on the on how I want the turn to end. And sometimes I just forget all the other little actions that I can do in the meantime. Alright, we'll keep our Brute out front. He's still got deflection on because he hasn't been hit yet. Oh, sorry, our Swordsman. That's right, our Brute has met his end. And let us go and start getting rid of these hoodlums over this side. He's not going to move, so even if I did use the action here, it wouldn't do too much. They probably are going to take out that foot soldier very soon. I will just retreat. Oh, there you go. This is the guy we saved at the start of the battle. Coming in useful, dealing some damage. And oh, we can get all the way to that archer. There we go. Let's just go for it. Can't move far enough. Wrath might have been nice. 12, 12. Oh, would have been perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh, maybe we can save our foot soldier. He's going to pass away from poison unless we heal him. Alright, we're going to do it. We're going to make sure he stays alive. He did such a good job holding the line. And I think we need to capture one more person. Or I think we have chains available to capture one more person. It is very nice having the inspiration buff as well. It means that, you know, on a huge battlefield like this, you really can just do so much more. Okay, he will kill him. Ah, well. The hoodlum did a pretty good job for a while there. This archer will try to run the next time he gets engaged, and Gontran will do her own thing too. And we're just aiming not to do a knockback. So we want to keep the hoodlum engaged. I'm very surprised that we haven't earned our galvanized buff with only one person remaining. I guess a few of the allies did get killed there. And it is just the mayoress herself that survives. Alright, 14 health. Can we just run and capture? 15 damage, 9 to 10. Okay, let's hope we don't get a critical, I guess. And move him out of the way. We not have a chains. Maybe we are out of chains. Engaged. Low health. Check, check, check. I'll try one more character. Oh, well. Yes, we'll just get rid of him. There we go. 2 prisoners. A couple of bits of armor. And main quest complete. Alrighty, so we get our border pass. We've already looted the chest in here, I think the last time we visited. And let us head up towards the refugees here, then we'll loop back to Stromcat. And that will pretty much be a wrap on this video. We're aiming for a bit of a shorter one today. And then basically what I'm going to do is leave this one open for comments for a couple of days, and I'm going to see where you would like me to head next. We have a couple of wounded people. Otherwise, do we want to fight a ghost pack today? We don't have too many healers yet. That is maybe the only thing stopping me. I feel like we could take one on. Our spearmen do a pretty good job of that zone control. I don't think I've got any batons at the moment. Nor do I have any rope to make any. I was just going to take a shortcut down this wall here, rather than run around the whole thing. You will see I do love taking those little shortcuts as often as I can. Alrighty, let's try to get to these refugees before we run out of stamina. There we go. And it is a little fight that we have to do with them. Now, I can't capture any more refugees, so we did have one set of chains left, so I'm not too sure why we couldn't capture that last hoodlum, to be honest. 2, 3, 4. Where's their 5th member? 5, okay. Yeah, we'll focus these 2 first. 2 hoodlums as well. And we don't have any valor points at the moment, so that does mean we can't actually set up for a spear wall straight away, which would pretty much negate the ability of these 2 to do anything. So we might just run up, do a little bit. We'll take our Valorous support buff. Yes, these guys are hoodlums. Maybe we can hand in a hoodlum. I thought they were refugees. Might try to capture one, just in case, and we'll see how they go. Thanks for running over that bear trap, Mr. Poacher. And we are just going to shut this guy down so he can't do anything. Probably should have just finished the turn next to my ally again, but oh well. And what we could do is just proc that straight off the bat. Doesn't give him the kill, but that's fine. There we go, knock him back into it there. And a nice 6 Valor Point turn. Okay, so we got 2 archers coming up first. So there's not much point in setting up our pikemen here. Instead, what we might do is just run our brood out the front, our warrior out the front. Shield wall up. And off we go. Two actions and then that. So this Marauder's going to have to come around the side. And we'll just block that side off. Use run to get a bit of extra damage in. Take a kill and we'll set up for some rock damage. These guys both get to act before us. I'm hoping this one kind of runs away a little bit, but we'll see what happens. Even if we get shot, we're winning this one quite easily, so... Just moving over here so I can kind of get out of the way and allow some other units to come in. And again, setting up for another on attack. Oh, and I forgot to try to capture them. I could give them a border pass. I can give them some money. I definitely don't want to pay them 250. Or I could execute them for attacking us. Um, I don't like that they were robbing travellers. We do need a rest, and sometimes this area can be a little dangerous, but we're okay now. Look, we'll eat our stolen food just to get us back to Stromcap a bit quicker. And we'll go for a bit more of the alcohol as well. I like saving the brandy. Saving the brandy can be really handy. Brandy, handy. Saving the brandy can be useful because there's a few things that you need to craft that do require brandy. Now, who did we make? Our archer was our captain. I'm going to make the guy with sprint our lieutenant, because sometimes he can run over, get someone to attack, and then do his own thing as well. Okay, there's that group of boars that I was talking about. And then over in the little house off to the side here, there is a warrior that you can recruit, Taurus. Again, I tend to leave him there in case there's a point later in the game where I really need to recruit a warrior. And then, yeah, then I pick him up from there. Okay, so we have got our, got a fair bit of ore. I just put one there. I mean, you know, I may or may not need it. We need to craft a sword. We are still looking to recruit another archer, so still hoping to pick up an archer from the town, though I may actually have a quick look in the prison here for an archer too. We'll hand these prisoners back, roll back into Stromcap, hand in a couple of quests, and then we are wrapping this session. As I said, I'm going to put a comment at the top of this this video. If you reply to it with which province you would like me to go to next, I will pretty much take the group's advice on that. Okay, now we actually can't sell these guys to the prison. That's a pity. So we will leave them there. We're going to buy a couple of ropes for ourselves. Ooh, were there any archers in here? If there were, I think we're going to pick him up. Brute swordsman. Nope, no archers. Pity. Alright. Now, I'm actually going to take a couple of extra little points here to speed us up on roads. You'll see I kind of stock knowledge points until I need them. I generally don't spend them all at once. And we were hitting our carrying capacity before. We got a fair bit of money. Maybe we'll go buy another pony for ourselves as well. Let's go a clever pony this time. And we will rename him to Smartass. I know he's not a donkey, but close. Okay, did our swordsman get replaced with an archer? Oh, perfect. We get a nimble archer. That is with heal. Okay, that is a very, very good pickup there. Gardner, we will recruit you. Thank you very much. Alrighty, so we're gonna let's get you up level now. We've got one pikeman with Valorous Victory. Another pikeman with support. And our first archer has Valorous support as well. Okay, so this archer is going to be one of our damage dealing archers and is going to go for Valorous Victory. Alright, let's head into the forge. We need to learn how to make an iron one-handed sword, which we shall do. And our longbow, which we actually haven't crafted at all yet. So our bowmen were still using their weaker bows. Hopefully I actually have enough wood for all of this. I think I'm only going to have enough for one. Oops, that was a pretty bad craft. Oh well. We will continue. So we'll give the one that's getting the on kills the stronger bow to begin with. Actually, no, we will give Calic the stronger bow just because it means barrage will do a little bit of extra damage. And Gabna can have our knockback bow with vicious shot. So not going to be dealing a lot of damage to begin with, but we'll be proccing things for people, and we'll get a better bow for them soon. We'll give our swordsman the new sword. We do have light armor on everybody that can use it, or light medium. Oh, this guy doesn't. He needs some medium armor. Have we got any medium armor as backup? We don't. Ah, if they can equip medium, they cannot equip light. Oh no, he's only level 2. Never mind. Never mind. There we go. You can have some rags. They're slightly better than what you were wearing, Lorhan. Okay. We might keep our 2 prisoners in camp with us, and they can actually just become our chefs. Buying salt at 1 is pretty good. Sells for 0 though. And we've got plenty of wolf meat to cook. And I think we are all set for our next adventure. This archer can become an apothecary. And that'll give us that extra dexterity for some more damage. And the ability to craft ourselves a little bit of medicine at least as well. Now early in the game we did sell our vials. It is... I would probably recommend picking up a couple just towards the end. Or like as the game progresses here, just so you can carry a little bit more medicine and just be slightly more self-sustaining when you need to be. We'll pick up a couple of tools so that we are 100% ready for our next adventure when we begin. Alright, Hard Spearman Run continues. Thank you very much for tuning in. And that is CAG, over and out.